Do you want to get clear on what self-care is for you? And do you want to know how you can get started on this journey of self-care? If that is yes, then make sure you keep on watching this video. Hi, I'm Shanley and I'm your self-care coach. So this is the best place for creatives and service providers to learn everything self-care, well-being and mindset. In today's video, we're going to be looking at exactly what self-care is for you and helping you to get clear on how you can start meeting your self-care needs and how you can get started on this journey of self-care. It can be so frustrating to be trying out all these different self-care activities, face masks, going for walks, what have you, and you just feel like you can't be consistent with practicing that self-care, or you don't feel motivated. And a lot of the time why people struggle, and a lot of my clients why they struggle, is because they are not clear in terms of what self-care is for them. They are not meeting their self-care needs. So I want to help you to stop wasting all of your time and to actually get clear in terms of the things that you need to do to look after yourself. So if we look into the definition of self-care, self-care is the activities or the actions that we take to maintain and improve our health. So that can be your physical health or your mental health. So you can call it well-being, whatever. So just make sure that it's actions that you are taking to maintain and improve your self-care. So you need to make sure that you are clear on what your self-care need is. So the second thing that you need to do after you've identified what self-care is for you is to really get clear on what your self-care need is. And the best way to do that is by checking in with yourself. And what I get a lot of my clients to do is to journal. So I have a video all about journaling. If you don't know where to start with journaling, I've got a fantastic framework that helps you to make it really easy and simple to journal. So you need to check in with yourself, and you can do that by asking yourself important questions, and journaling helps you to do that. It helps you to track your thoughts and your feelings and getting them out on paper and to reflect on what's going on with you. How are you feeling? How are you thinking? What's working? What's not working? And when you identify those things, that helps you to see what you actually need. So you might start finding that you're writing things down that, you know, are really emotional. So you're starting to see that you're actually quite sad. And that probably means that your emotional self-care needs to be upped. So you need to start doing things like positive self-talk, affirmations, even journaling, going out for walks, spending time with loved ones, those kind of things. Or you might find that you're all over the place and you haven't been balanced, you haven't been getting things done. So that means that you need to start looking at your personal self-care and start setting boundaries, time boundaries for yourself and other people, and even using lists. They are really helpful. So identify and get really clear on what your self-care need is and focus on that. So the next thing that you need to do, if you're getting started with self-care, the best place to start is with the basics. I always talk about starting with the basics because you can always build up on your habits, you can always build up on your rituals. So I've created a fantastic method and it's called the REST method. So it's an acronym that stands for the 4 pillars of self-care. R is for reflection, E is for exercise, S is for sleep, and T is for time management. So if you get a hold of each of these 4 things, that means you're getting your basic self-care needs met. So if you think about reflection, you can do this through journaling, checking in with yourself, asking yourself, how am I? Just simple things like that, because we spend a lot of time, about 85% of our time, in autopilot, so not taking in any of our experiences and just doing things routinely and not even focusing on the here and now. So check in with yourself and ask yourself, how are you doing? Just like you would a friend. Then the next thing is exercise. Exercise is so important for our well-being, in helping us to be focused, helping us to concentrate, and helping us to be at our best. And especially if you're stressed, you know it's going to help you to release all of that cortisol in your body, and to help you to release all of those great happy hormones that's going to keep you motivated in serving in the world and creating at your best. Then the next one is sleep, which is my favorite. I love to sleep everywhere, but it is really important for you to prioritize your sleep. There's a amazing saying that my mum used to always say to me when I was young, and it's early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I'm sure that's what you want. So set a bedtime for yourself, prioritize your sleep, think about your lifestyle, think about the amount of sleep that you need. I know that it's recommended for you to get 8 hours of sleep, and that's fantastic. But think about your lifestyle. You might need more, or you might be able to function on less, but just make sure that you get that sleep in so that you can function and you can be at your best every day and show up for the world. Then the next one is T, which is for time management. When you manage your time, you are less stressed. People who manage their time are less overwhelmed and less reactive. So try your best to make sure that you schedule in time for yourself, but you also give yourself time to meet and reach appointments. And the best way to do that is to have a rest and reset day. So when you rest and reset, you are giving yourself time to relax, but you're also giving yourself time to plan and prepare ahead. So I'm going to do many more videos all about time management, but if you are interested in that, make sure that you comment below so that I know that if you guys want to see more videos like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video and all the tips on how you can start to get really clear on what self-care is for you and get started with taking action and putting self-care into your lifestyle so that you can be the best version of yourself. And if you know somebody else who will benefit from this video, make sure you share it with them and don't forget to comment with what you're going to start taking action with your self-care. Bye.